Hey, what's up, guys? It's Matt, and I'm back with you with another amazing topic. And first and foremost, just want to give all the glory and honor to my Lord, my God, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I'm here to talk to you today about something that's so key to shifting your mind, shifting your mind, shifting your mind. Let's say that. Shift my mind. I want to shift my mind. That's what we want to do. We want to begin to make changes and improvements to what we're doing. All right. And before I get into it, I just want to thank my amazing wife. Thank you guys for supporting her. Thank you for tuning in. And I just want to thank you first and foremost. All right, let's get to it. So what I want to talk about that's so crucial to shifting your mindset is being intentional. And it's important because we are so intentional to everything else we do. And we have to begin to understand what really being intentional about stuff that aligns with our goals, our dreams, what we truly want. So like for instance, like in my younger days, I was so intentional to going out, to spending money, to hanging with friends, doing a bunch of stuff that really I had no business doing stuff that really didn't align with what I wanted, things that I was doing that didn't align with where I wanted to be, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years from now. And then we find ourselves in a place that we're just in this cycle. We're in this constant cycle. And that's what happens when you're unintentional. That's exactly, you find yourself in a cycle. Come on. We're in it. We're just running around like in a hamster wheel. And now it's time to break that cycle. It's time to break it and begin to shift our minds. And it's a lot harder than what we think it is. Anything that we begin to change becomes harder than what we're used to doing, because we're used to it. I mean, let's just keep it real simple. All this stuff that I'm telling you is so simple. We can apply it, but because it's simple, we don't put as much energy into it. We don't put as much as intentionality into it. And that's where that's why being intentional is so key to shifting your mind to where you want to be, to being the person who you really are. Because a lot of us, we have another being in us. We have another person in us that we want to show, but we allow fears, doubts, dread, all these other things, other people control us. We allow all that stuff to control our circumstances until the person we really want to be. I mean, I was always a quiet, I stayed to myself type of person. I really wasn't, outgoing or anything, even now, but I know that I have something in me and I want it to come out. Now I'm being intentional about doing that. I'm being intentional about doing that. Tell yourself, no, I'm going to be intentional today. I'm going to do what needs to be done. If you want to lose weight, if you want to go to school, if you want to do anything, it don't matter what it is, whatever you want to do, you have to be intentional about it. And look over your life. Look at all the things you are intentional to. You are intentional to going to that job so you can pay your bills. Like, it's that simple. You're intentional about it. You're going to get up so you could go pay them bills. Now, when we start to go after things that we don't see, the things that we that's not tangible to us, we don't put as much energy into it as if we're going to that job, because we know that job, we're going to do the work and it's going to pay our bills. But now we have to be intentional about stuff that we don't see, stuff that may happen, may not happen. It's a toss up, but we'll never know unless we begin to do it. And that's what we're after. I want to implore you, I want to encourage you. I want you to get up. Go run, go get up, be intentional about it. But like, you know what? Today is the day I begin to change my life. Today is the day I begin to be intentional about what I want to do. And that's what it's about. And I'm so happy. You should be happy when you say this kind of stuff. Like, you should be so happy when you say this, that it's like just joy just comes over you, like, oh man, I'm about to do this, and that's how you want to get pumped up about this. Not like, oh, I gotta go run, oh, I gotta do this, because we've been so process. It's like we're robots. Because we've been swayed into, reactions, reflexes, things that we just do. And once again, it takes more energy to change than it does not to change. And that's the key. And to break that, be intentional. Be intentional. Say, you know what, today I'm gonna start. Look, even if I run a short distance, like, you know what, that next day or the day after, I'm gonna run a little more. That next day I'm gonna mark it, and then I'm gonna run a little more. And then I'm gonna run a little more. And you begin to build, you begin to grow on top of what you're doing. And you can apply this to anything you do. Anything you do, you can apply this to. It don't matter what it is. It don't matter what you're trying to do, relational, emotional, physical. You can take this and apply it to it. If you're trying to better your relationship, if you're trying to better your finances, you have to be intentional about it. I just want to leave you guys with that. Be intentional, because you know why? Because you can do it. You can do it. Tell yourself. We got to begin to tell ourselves these things. Tell yourself, I can do it. And begin to manifest it. Remember, it takes energy. It takes you being intentional. All right, guys, it's been great talking to you. I hope this helps. Thank you for, listening, and peace.